Hello everyone and welcome to Jennifer Clair Astrology. I'm Jennifer Clair, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you what it means to have Chiron in the first house. First, we need to recognize that the first house is about ourselves. It's about our body and our appearance and our first impressions. So having Chiron here symbolizes that there is some kind of insecurity that you have within yourself. It can be about the way you look, it can be about the way you present yourself, or about the way others perceive you. If you're familiar with the Chiron and Aries placement, this wound relates very much because Aries is the sign that naturally rules the first house. So there are a lot of similarities between Chiron and Aries and Chiron in the first house. Both wounds have to do with the way we perceive ourselves. So there's a feeling of shame and worthlessness that comes up with this wound. Self-preservation and feeling the need to protect oneself are common themes with Chiron in the first house. And yet, when someone has their wound here, it makes them feel this low self-esteem to the point where they don't have the drive to protect themselves or to look out for their own best interests. This makes them rely on others to validate their worth, and when they don't receive it, they feel deep shame and self-denial. What the Chiron in the first house person really is here to achieve is the feeling of having this sense of identity. And through this realization of identity comes the recognition of their worthiness. When they see themselves as something of value, then they can treat themselves with more respect, and this self-respect is then something that they can use as a gift to share and teach with other people. There's another possibility for how this wound can show up. As mentioned previously, the first house is about our appearance. So if someone is struggling with how they look, they feel that there's a flaw in their appearance, they're going to be more self-conscious and even ashamed of how they look. But once they heal this wound and recognize that they're perfect the way that they are, there's nothing they need to do to change, they can then use this acceptance to help other people with similar body issues. Empathy is the gift that comes to mind here. If they can have empathy for themselves and their perceived flaws, they can have empathy for other people and teach them how to have empathy. Lastly, this Chiron placement reminds us that we are not born defective. Okay, we are all inherently okay. There is nothing we need to do to validate our existence. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a thumbs up or a comment below, and I look forward to sharing more with you soon.